I'm Alex Hearn, and I'm a professor of marine biology at Universidad San Francisco de Quito in Ecuador. And I'm also a founding member of MigraMar, a network of scientists who are studying marine migratory species across the eastern tropical Pacific and how to protect them. The biodiversity of Galapagos and its surrounding waters is truly unique. And it's not just about the fact that we have species there that are nowhere else in the world, but also the sheer abundance of life in the waters. One of the groups of species that are under most threat, probably globally, are sharks. And my work is focused on trying to understand how the Galapagos Marine Reserve and other marine reserves regionally help protect these highly migratory species. Over the last 15 years, we've made some amazing discoveries. We found, for example, that whale sharks parade through the islands each year, and it's mostly large females, and they head thousands of kilometers offshore and then back again and ending up off the coast of northern Peru and southern Ecuador. We also found out on a slightly smaller scale the first hammerhead shark nursery ground, only 40-minute boat ride away from our offices in San Cristobal. But most of the work that we do does involve tracking sharks, looking at where they move and how they move. And we identified a particularly important area that we've dubbed the swimway, and that's the underwater mountain ridge that links Galapagos and Cocos Islands at 700 kilometers to the northeast. And this area we're really trying to protect. So we were really grateful that the President of Ecuador declared the Hermandad Marine Reserve, which protects some of this migratory area, earlier this year. The partnership with Galapagos Conservation Trust covers a number of different aspects. So GCT has a team of fundraisers that work with us, the researchers, to develop proposals and make sure that we can do the work in the field. We're also all on the same page in terms of generating the capacity here in country. So a lot of my students really took their first steps both in the water and in their professional fields, thanks to support from GCT. And finally, there's the outreach. And really, I think one of the most amazing products that we've put together was Marty the Hammerhead Shark, which is a book that allows us to, through storytelling, generate ocean stewardship in communities both in Galapagos and along the coast of Ecuador and Costa Rica. Despite the recent successes, there is still so much more we need to do. We're still learning about this fragile ecosystem, but it goes beyond the biology. We need to develop a shared vision as to what we think fisheries should look like inside and outside the marine reserve. We need to support strengthened governments to prevent the illegal wildlife trade and illegal longlining. We need to continue to invest in creating the next generation of leaders. And finally, and most importantly, we need to look beyond Galapagos, out into the exclusive economic zone and even out into international waters, because what happens out there affects us in here.